Olatunji Abdulkadir Jimoh was leaving his house on the 20th of December, according to the story. He was leaving his house on the 20th of December when the police arrested him. They arrested him and they took him to the station. When he got to the station, they told him that one Mr. Gabriel Sunday in Olam Farm, Offa Road, Kwara State, that the man reported him that he was owing Mr. Sunday 220,000 naira. And he's not going to leave the police station if he does not pay that 220,000 naira. So immediately he reached out to his mother, who sells chicken. So I called the mother and said, oh, the police arrested me because I'm owing one Mr. Sunday. Please, we need money. If not, I will not leave here. So the mother ran to the station after her business. She ran to the station and she told them, oh, the only money we have here from my business is 175,000 naira. So she brought the money and gave it to the police. The police said no. If the money is not complete, he is not going to live there. Coincidentally, his younger sister just collected Ajo. She collected 350,000 naira from Ajo. So she also came to the station and said, okay, we have the complete money. Take 220,000 naira and let Olatunji go home with us. The police refused. They said the complainant is not around, that is in Ibadan. So they said, even if the complainant is not around, the money is here. The reason why this guy was brought to the station is because he's owing. Now, this is the debt. All you have to do is to let him go. Hold on to this money. Let him go. Tomorrow we come back. Then we settle the case. The police still insisted that they would lock him up. After pleading with the police, they found out that the police were adamant to make sure the guy stayed there. They wanted him to stay there. So it was clear to them that they just wanted Olatunji. They want to punish him. And they want to make sure that Olatunji will sleep in detention. So pleading, it didn't work. So they agreed that they would come back the next day in the morning. They left. When they got home, towards around 2 a.m., according to the sister, she started receiving calls from the police station. They kept on calling her. She is a nursing mother, but she picked. They said, oh, come and carry your brother. She said, come and carry my brother. We just left the station barely 6 hours ago. We were begging you guys that release him to us. We came with the money. You refused to release him. Now you are calling me by 2 a.m. I am a nursing mother. I can't come. Good night. Tomorrow morning, I'll see you. She told her mother, she told the friends and said, this is what police just called me and they said, oh, don't worry, sleep. Tomorrow we go. They went there the next day at 7 a.m. They tried to see Olatunji. The police refused them from seeing Olatunji. Until 8 a.m. when the police accepted that they could see Olatunji in Kwara State Police Command. They entered, they noticed that the station, the cell where Olatunji was the previous day, that cell, there was blood on the spot where Olatunji was sitting before they left. So they asked police, where's Olatunji and why is there blood on the ground? Police said, Olatunji hung himself. That was when the wahala started. Olatunji hung himself how? We just left Olatunji barely 24 hours ago, not even up to 15 hours ago. He was hell and hearty with you guys. We were begging that you should let him come with us. You refused, even after we gave you the money you claim he's owing. Now you are telling us that Olatunji hung himself? Where is the body? Let's see Olatunji. Police said the body is in the mortuary. Olatunji hung himself. You didn't stop there. You now want to go and deposit Olatunji's body in the mortuary without telling us his family. How is this done? That went on for like an hour or two. Finally, they agreed to go and see Olatunji in the mortuary. On reaching the mortuary, they found out that Olatunji was cut open and they've even sewed him. They've cut him open and they stitched him. All these things under 24 hours. Or let's say under 12, 15 hours. Everything. He hung himself. They took him to the mortuary. They've already slit him open and they even stitched him. They asked, why did you slit him open? And why did you stitch him? They said it's the process of embalming. What is going on? What is going on? Now, this is the picture. Now, let's carefully analyze something. I don't want to make an innuendo. But let's carefully analyze something. First things first, the family are saying, in the prison cell, they usually don't have anywhere where you can hang yourself. We all know they don't allow ceiling fan or anything metal in the prison cell. So how did he hang himself? That was when they now brought these pictures. That he hung himself with the gate. He knelt down and he hung himself. Olatunji is over 6 feet tall. This gate we are talking about is not even up to 10 feet. So how did he hang himself? They said he knelt down. As you can see in the picture, there's bandana around his neck. So say he knelt down to hang himself. How is it possible? In order to hang yourself, or person where they hang himself, where won't buy himself, right? Your leg need to be up for hair, make it know they touch anything. Once your leg have contact with the ground, it's not possible to hang yourself again. Now, you are claiming, police are claiming that he knelt down to hang himself. How is that possible? With the way he's struggling, because all the people, like if you go to the people that have committed suicide, if you watch suicidal videos, these people usually hang themselves from up. And at the point, they start struggling and holding. Some people just give up and bend, right? But if this guy hang himself and is choking him and his leg is on the ground, it's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Now, the craziest part, to sum this all up, according to them, the cell where Olatunji was is different from this video, the cell where they claim that he hung himself. Another question is this to the police. This picture, because I asked the family, how did you get the picture? They said it was the police that presented the picture. Everything is not making sense. Where are the police that are supposed to watch the cell guards? That are supposed to guard the cell, that are supposed to watch the cellmates? Where were they when Olatunji was strangling? Where were they when he was tying all those things and rounding it and putting it around his neck with a bandana? How long is a bandana? And one thing I know with the police, they will take everything from me, although they don't collect clothes. But how long is the bandana that he tied the bandana around his neck and he put it there? It's not making any sense. Again, this Olatunji, I asked the family, I said, did you notice if any organ in his body is missing? They said they don't know. I don't want to make an innuendo, but I am suspecting that it's possible that they moved Olatunji's organ. Now, they say when they started crying out, the IG visited them, the Inspector General of Police, Egbetukun Kayode, that he visited them and he promised them justice, that they should carry out an autopsy. But they refused to present the autopsy result to them. That eventually when they decide to present it, that the autopsy is saying totally different from what the police are saying happened to this guy. And now the police have gone MIA. They've gone cold. Now to the first PRO, Olumuyiwa Adejobi. Please, we want to know what happened to Olatunji. Because how did he move from just somebody that they brought to sell with money? They refuse. It means they had an ulterior motive. If they refuse to collect the money that Olatunji is owing, it means they have a plan. And it looks like they've carried out the plan. I am suspecting something from this whole thing. I am suspecting that his organ might be moved. Maybe they moved it. I don't know. I am not sure. But it's not making any sense to me, because how do you move him to the mortuary and you've already opened his body? And how does somebody hang themselves by kneeling down on the floor? Somebody that is over 6 feet tall hang himself kneeling down. Does it even make any sense? What is the purpose of the police in the society? Is to settle disputes and to catch criminals, but the police can serve as people that settle disputes. The major reason why this guy was arrested is because he owed money. They brought the money. Why didn't you let him go? What was the point of keeping him there? Is this why you kept him there? The family of Olatunji are asking for justice for Olatunji. And I am also asking for justice for Olatunji. To the first PRO, Olumuyiwa Adejobi. Please, what happened to Olatunji in the Kwara State Police Command? What happened to Olatunji? The IG of police, you've gone there. please tell your boys to tell us what happened to Olatunji, because this can happen to anyone. This can happen to Olatunji in the police station.
As a matter of fact,
It can happen to anyone. And not in
I am just so speechless, like
please,
right,
Nigerian police, what
like
happened to Olatunji?
this is very
Please
disheartening.
tell us. We want to know, because this
Very
is
disheartening, very
it can
painful.
happen to me tomorrow.
Like,
What happened to Olatunji?
this is so bad.
Please tell us.
This is unheard of. Like, anyway, VDM has, I've done a lot of justice to this particular issue, and all I can say, or all I would say, is for the police to actually do his job, let them do their job, find out what happened to Olatunji in their under their detention, what happened to him that led to his demise, what happened that led to they cutting him off, cutting him open, and then stitching it back. So many questions that has, so little answer so far. So I believe the appropriate authority should actually, begin to work, because we need justice for Olatunji. Yeah, we don't know who will be treated like this tomorrow, or for what, owing somebody money, the money that they still brought to pay. By the end of the day, they said no, that the owner, the person that he's owing, has to be present, that he traveled. No, now, who does that? When will Nigeria, be better for the common man? When will those people with money stop bullying the ones without money? Well, I sure hope that justice will be served, and Olatunji find his justice. Well, it is what it is. Thanks for watching.